Hey everyone, and welcome to Confessions of a Black Girl. This is my first post of the new semester, or the new year, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to be doing a couple of things differently. First off, I'm not going to address a question this time. I'm going to talk about a topic. And then secondly, I am going to go off script, which just basically, hopefully you guys haven't noticed this, but usually I do type out everything that I want to say on my blog post and basically almost read it off of my computer screen, which seemed to have been working pretty well, but this time I decided I wanted to kind of improvise more. But if you guys don't like the way that I do this video, or you just like the other way that I do it more, then please comment or leave a comment on the Google Doc. I'm really happy whenever I hear from you guys. So just let me know. So let's get started. Today I wanted to talk about things that you should not say to Black people. And here's a disclaimer for you guys. First of all, please excuse me if I get a little bit sassy. I didn't write out what I was going to say ahead of time, so I might throw something in there. I really am not a mean-spirited person, but some of the things that people say to me really get on my nerves and they make me mad, so disclaimer, there might be a little bit of sass, but only a little bit. Alright, things you should not say to Black people. First thing, do not say, "Can I touch your hair?" and then touch it anyway, even though you have not gotten a response. When people do that, it makes me so mad. Like, you're like, "Can I touch your hair?" and then you're already touching it, and I'm like, okay, I guess now that you are, but not really. I didn't really want you to, but you don't really care. It's like, I mean, if you were like holding $10 and I was like, "Oh, hey, can I have that $10? Thanks," and I just snatched it out of your hand. Or if you had that bistro, you know, I never get bistro, but it always looks so good, that mac and cheese. If you had bistro, you had that good looking mac and cheese, and I was like, can I taste some of this? And I just dipped it in my fork and I just ate some. That's the same thing. Don't touch my hair without permission. Please do not touch pretty much anybody's hair, black or white. But just, it seems like people do that to me all the time. And I know it's fun looking, it's kind of crazy looking today, but alright. So the second thing is kind of like the first thing in that it has to do with hair, because you guys know that I talk about hair all the time. But the second thing, do not ask a Black person, "Is that your real hair?" Because that's just rude, and it's really not any of your business whether it's my real hair or not. Here's a well-kept secret in the Black community. Do you want to know how to know if somebody's hair isn't real? I'll tell you. If a girl comes to school on Friday with her hair shoulder length, and she comes to school on Monday with her hair down to her waist, she didn't grow it over the weekend, it's not her hair. You don't really have to ask. You can just admire it, compliment her. "Your hair looks so cute." I'm sure she will be grateful. Don't ask, "Is that your real hair?" And then kind of related to that, I hate when people call my hair weave, even if it is braided and it is weave. Don't say, "Oh, hey Tori, can I braid your weave?" "Oh, hey Tori, that weave is so cute." Don't call it weave. Because to me, when people call my hair weave, they're saying, "Oh, I need to differentiate between my hair, which grows out of my scalp, and your hair, which is braided into your hair," or however, somebody's weave is. You don't have to call it weave. We know it's weave. Just say hair. "Tori, I like your hair. Tori, can I braid your hair?" That's good enough. Don't call it weave. That's just rude to me. Makes me mad. Okay. Number 3, do not assume that a Black person likes something simply because they are Black. Like, I know a girl who doesn't like telling people that she likes country music because people will say, "Oh, but you're black." And what does it matter the type of music you like? It doesn't mean anything. It just means you have different tastes, and that's okay. You should be able to be black and like country music. You should be able to be white and like rap, and it shouldn't matter. So I hate when people assume something about me just because I'm black. Nobody really likes that, I don't think. I don't think people like being put in a box based on their appearance. So don't do that. And the last one, let me see. Oh, I hate when people say this to me. I hate when people say, "Oh, I can't dance because I'm not black." Oh, honey, no. No, because I know plenty of black girls, including myself, who cannot dance, and I know plenty of white girls who can dance very, very well. And I hate when people blame their lack of talent on something completely unrelated. You're just making excuses for yourself. It's okay that you can't dance. It's totally okay. There's things that certain people can't do. There's things that certain people can do. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, but when people blame that on the color of their skin, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Or when people say, "Oh, she can sing because she's black." Like, first of all, I'm sure any famous black singer that you hear has worked very hard to get her voice to the point that she can, do runs with her voice, that she can do all these amazing things that you think, "Oh, she's such a great singer." So to attribute that just to her blackness, I think is undermining her hard work. And like I said before, I know plenty of white girls that can dance. I know plenty of white girls that can sing very, very well. And so I just hate when people attribute their lack of rhythm to their skin. And I find that everywhere. I hate when people post pictures on the internet like, "Look at these white girls dancing, they can't dance." It's not because they're white, it's because they can't dance. And like I said, people have their strengths and weaknesses, and that's okay. If you learn anything from this video, which I'm sure is probably like one of my longest videos that I've made, it's that you should be you. The color of your skin is important, and where you come from really will change how you see the world. However, it's not everything, and you should not be ashamed of who you are on the inside just because of what you look like. You shouldn't think that you need to fit other people's expectations of you just because they have those expectations. You should be proud of who you are, and don't let other people tell you that you can't be who you are, because you are who you are on the inside, and to let it show is just natural. So just know you are beautiful because you are a human being, no matter what color your skin is. And thank you for listening to me. If you liked this video, please tell your friends, and don't forget to leave a comment, ask your questions on the Google Doc, which I always link, and I will see you next time.